everyone, my name's Stella and welcome back to my 5th episode on the Rabbitcraft server. So today we're basically going to be wrapping up the end of this season. We've done the majority of the village and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So I am going to do a bit of a walkthrough, just kind of show you guys everything that's been done since the last episode and kind of give you guys a final base tour as well as show you one of my projects that I've been doing off camera. So I've had a little bit of a side project called Rainbow Road and we're going to head over to the gaming district where that project is currently located. We've also got to try and get a few advancements today. I think we've only got the Strike a Villager with Lightning and the Phantoms one, but we're having some issues with some of the files, so the Phantoms currently aren't spawning in the server. But we're going to go head over to the gaming district right now and I'm going to show you the Rainbow Road project. So we've just made it to the gaming district and we just came out of our portal here that is actually in one of these little carts. Now, the amazing thing about the gaming districts is this Ferris wheel. So I believe this was made by Cam and also another couple of our players. And I think they did an amazing job. Like it looks really cool. It's very, very tall, but looks awesome. We've got a few games here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know what Cal ended up naming this. I'm not sure. But we're going to head over in this direction. So just on this side, and it should be loading in right about now, is my Rainbow Road project. And you may already start realizing why I call it the Rainbow Road. So this was inspired by the Rainbow Road track in the Mario Kart universe. So this has kind of been like a side project. This has not been my main project of the season, but I really wanted to step outside of my comfort zone. I don't use concrete very often and I've never done pixel arts. So this was to kind of really kind of push my limits of building. So on stream, or it would have been a few weeks ago now, we kind of added in a few more of these little pixel arts. So I think we added this one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Oh, and that one. So we've done quite a lot. So this weekend we're actually going to be doing a ice track community event, which is going to be really cool. So I'll actually get to see this run in person, which will be really, really cool. It just has this rainbow, I guess, pattern on the outside. It is quite difficult to actually race on this. We have quite a few players that have fallen off already. We did a mini version of it. We've also got this fog effect rainbow glass in the middle. I really liked this. It took a long time, but it did turn out quite nice. And we've got, so if we come up here, I'll show you the start first. So this is our start lines. And one of the things we need to do today is actually fill up these barrels with a few little goodies. We've only got a few boats at the moment. Some of these don't even have boats. But we're going to fill them up with a few potions of swiftness and potions of poison, maybe even slowness. And, you know, they're going to be all splash potions so the players can throw them as they're boating through the track to kind of get there first. So I really like how this turned out. We've got a little mushroom, and this will be where everyone can put off their gear. We're going to have a few lockers maybe over on this side and have a few extra, you know, bits and pieces in here. Probably a bed too, just to, oh, there is one there. Over this side, oh, there we go. We've got this glass walkway. Now I didn't want to do it in like anything but clear glass because I really wanted it to kind of be clear and be able for anyone to kind of sit up here and watch the players. So I've got a little observation tower up here where we should be able to see everyone and kind of see who's in lead, give commentary on Discord, and kind of watch everyone have a little bit of fun. The other thing that I did on this racetrack was originally it stopped here. And a few players, when we did our practice run a few months ago now, they commented that it would be nice if they could actually do a second lap. So what we did is add in a soul sand elevator with all these little trapdoors up through this Mario pipe. And we just come up here, come around the corner, and if we're going to do a one lap, we have now got a trapdoor or tripwire hook attached to a dispenser and got some fireworks, just to kind of signify who's coming across first. Players then also have the ability to come around the corner and go for a second lap if they choose, but it's kind of up to them, depending on, what they want to do that day. I think we're going to sleep and we're going to head over to the shopping district to see if we can find a few things. So I'm just on my way to the shopping district and I thought I would have to stop off and show this to you guys. So because this is probably going to be my last episode, I wanted to include this amazing build. So Trident, another player on our server, did this build and it is awesome. There is such complexity to this. I love it. We've got a breathing, got a breathing fire dragon. It looks really cool in shaders. I can't, not unfortunately, play on shaders at the moment, but we've got a dragon fighting a big serpent here, which is just awesome. On our left here, we've got a PvP arena, and this anchor is our shopping district. So they might actually give you a hint for those who actually don't play on our server as to what the theme of our shopping district is. And if you couldn't have told by the anchor, our shopping district is a huge wharf system, which is really cool. So this is our shop here, the little concrete shop. And one thing I do actually have to go check on is this squid shop in front of us. So a few of the members have been selling heads. So we're going to go see if they've got any Mario-esque heads so that we can change out our helmets into Mario characters. And it looks like the squid has grown a moustache. And I think if we go up to the top here, go up one level, and go up the second level. Whoop. Here we go. Penguin, baby chick, frog. Yoshi. And Bowser. Perfect. Now, one diamond per head, and a chest. My ender chest is currently, very, very trashed. But we're going to get a Yoshi head. I think I got a Mario head, but I'm going to get one anyway. We've got a Bowser head. And we'll get a Bowser Jr. head. Perfect. Alright, so keep that on us because we might need to get a few more things. Whoop. Whoop. So we have quite a few players who have built shops. So we've got Erdy's Wither Shop. We've got our redstone boat. We've got the grind barge. We've got a beautiful lighthouse here. We've got an aquarium on our left here, a fuel depot. We've got a, what do you call it, spaceship. And we've got a puffer fish and a few other things here too. So it's really cool. I really do love the theme of our shopping district, but we're actually going to be changing up next season, so that'll be interesting. Alright guys, I'm going to go for a little bit of a shopping spree and I'll be back in a little bit once we head back to the Rainbow Road. Everyone, so we've just got back to the racetrack and I've got lots and lots of materials on me. So what we're going to do is, I think, set up a little bit of a locker station, I think, where players can put their items whilst we're playing. So I think 1, 2, and 3. There we go. So yeah, that gives us 15 lockers, and I think that should be plenty enough for our players. Now what I'm going to do, is not do that. Ooh, I got to clear out this too. Alright, let's clear out this. And we're going to fill this top row with boats. Because one of those things that I know from previous games we've played is we always seem to accidentally lose some things. So making a huge amount of boats is definitely a good idea. So that way we're not having to, in the middle of like our event, quickly craft up more or, you know, go try and find some more. Whoop. I'm going to add some of these as well. I might add in, let's put some bulk storage in here. So for now, we're just going to add in all the rest of those boats and that. So I think I'm going to just fill up all of these barrels just like I've just done now. And I'll bring you guys back once we're finished doing that. So I have just spent the last about half an hour crafting up 6 shulker boxes worth of potions. And this is on top of the ones that I've already put in a few of these barrels. Whoop, thankfully. So we're going to have plenty. And I mean, if we go through all of these, well, we're just going to have to brew some up on the day. So we've got all of these left over, so that we've got about 4.5 shulkers left over of potions. So we're just going to pop these into our storage room, just like so. I do need to add in another 2 heads, and I might change out one of the Bowser heads. I think they're a little bit too similar, and I kind of want to add them in a way that they're matching the colours of the rainbow too. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more research and see which ones kind of fit. So I do like Mario and Yoshi, and then we'll kind of have a look, see which ones fit, and then we'll get the, I think it's Dreadful Cupcake and Mr. Floofers to get us some of those heads. So I think we're actually finished for this part of the project for today. So we might head back over to the base and see if there's anything we can kind of like fix up. There's a few small details that need to be attended to. I've had a few creeper explosions and such over the last few days. And we're just really doing those finishing touches on the base. I was going to add in a bunch of more things, but I think I'm going to leave it. I am quite happy with how my base turned out. So I've just been wandering around the base, just kind of looking to see if there's anything that we can get done. And one thing that I did notice walking on our way up is that this map actually hasn't been updated since we added in all of the new structures. So you can see the little 14 houses that we added in, but you can't see a lot of the other things that we've done. So what we're going to do is quickly run around and update all of these maps. Alright, so that one there's done. And you can already tell like the huge difference. So we've added in a lot of greenery and tried to make the whole area kind of stand out a little bit more, not stand up. Words are escaping me today. That's this section. Wow, that's a huge change. That was blank only, what, a week ago? 2 weeks ago? There we go. I thought it would be kind of cool to add this map wall in, and I think I'm going to do it for next season where we add in a map maybe every 2 to 3 weeks to kind of show the amount of expansion that we do to our base. Alrighty. Whoop, ouch. Those dang berry bushes. And our last one, I think I'm going to go for a fly for this one because it's going to be quicker. It'd be this part here. So that gives you guys a bit of a reference as to what we did. Well, no, we've got another 2 here. There we go. So that there. Oh. Item frame, come back. And look quickly. Oh, there we go. Now it's updated. There you go. Yeah, so that is an updated map. So from when that map was created, I think it was about 3 weeks ago. You guys can kind of see all of the new like market stalls we added in, all of the greenery and everything else. I really do love how this turned out. I kind of wish we could have maybe filled in this area up here, but that's alright. I think our village turned out really good. And with that, guys, I think we're going to wrap up this episode for today. For those of you who made it to the end of the video, I do want to say thank you for sticking around. If you liked this episode, then be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as the like button down below. I will be live streaming over the next couple of days. If you want to check out my live streams, then there's a link in the description down below as well. And with that, guys, I will see you on the next episode. Goodbye for now.